Okay, we're coming to another monument. Yeah, they selling stuff down here. Wanna walk in the grass here part? Yes, I did. Okay, so now we're coming to the monument that my daughter came to weeks ago, where they had some more of the protests that, yeah, we were just basically talking about how their generation, my daughter's generation and younger. Hold this for a minute, sweetie. This one fan holder is still on. Yeah, continuing the movement. Then they see the, oh Lord. They see the, we can edit that, I guess. How important it is. One of my concerns was that even when she was younger, I used to talk about how sometimes this generation don't have the same, until this stuff start happening, the true understanding or the reason for their parents and their grandparents motivating them to do things like maybe get an education or get into entrepreneurship or, practice a sense of community, because we came out of that when our people, black people, were more, I grew up in a community like that where we looked out for each other and the parents looked out for each other's kids. And I said a lot of today's generation don't have that naturally because they didn't come out of that. They didn't experience that movement. They didn't live where we had to desegregate. So that feeling is kind of different, but when something like the things that are happening now are occurring, without the loss of, let me just show you some of the pictures down here. Cameron Tillman, 14 years old, died September 23rd, 2014. It's another one, Terrence Crutcher. Hope you can, am I showing it right? Yes. See what else is down here. Now this is like a memorial down here. People are all over. George Jr. Stinney Jr. Police arrested 14-year-old George Stinney as a suspect in the murders of Betty June and Benecker, age 11, and Mary Emma Thames, age 7, both white. Trying to read the rest, get to the rest of it. He had no parents, did not see. Okay, there's a lot of reading there, but wow. This is a reflection for those who were killed unlawfully by law, let's just say. But yeah, understanding the reason why our parents and their grandparents was pushing them to do stuff and respect and love each other. That's why I really was never really fond of watching movies where we were hurting and killing each other. I understood why, because I understand the circumstances and I understand racial, I gotta watch, I'm in the street, systemic racism and everything else, and the systems and the powers that be, which is the cause for a lot of our oppression that we deal with, right? And there was a saying back in the days that the black man was oppressed by the white man, and sometimes the black woman was oppressed by the black man, just in certain households where a black man didn't feel good because of the way he was treated in society by, those who were racist. And then sometimes, not knowing where that, or maybe not being able to articulate where the anger is coming from, end up projecting that anger onto the family. Kick the dog, slap the cat, beat the wife type of situation. And it's all trauma. You know what I'm saying? Unhappy, being depressed, not knowing what to do with the anger, feeling like you're nobody. You have a loss of self-worth. And so it becomes like a continuous cycle. So now, that's why when I started going to school, I wanted to kind of help. My specialty was like getting into help to restore families. Because I just have a passion for families strengthening each other, to keeping the families together. And that's why I love studying marriage and family counseling, because I wanted to have a part in helping families work together, stay together, build together, all of that. And that sense of community, especially in the black community, was so important to me. Here's another one, Betty Jones and Quintonio LaGrier. That's another one. Betty Jones was attempting to calm down her 19-year-old neighbor, Quintonio Legria, the day she was killed. Legria's father was the one who called the police in hopes of getting his son the help he needed. When the police arrived, Betty opened the door. Legria proceeded to charge officer discharge his weapon. But I'm skipping, I'm sorry. Charged the responding officer with a baseball bat. The officer discharged his weapon, fatally wounding both Jones and Legria. Betty's daughter, Letitia, heard the gunfire and ran to tell her mother to get down, only to find her laying in the doorway, sputtering for air. The officer admitted he didn't try and give Jones life-saving aid, even though she was still breathing after being shot in the chest. It's ridiculous. Let's continue to walk around here. I'm going to get closer to the monument in a minute. And there's so many different memorials they have of people who died here. I'm going to go inside. Okay, my daughter walked around there. I'm going to go in here. There goes the opening right here. I'm going to get closer so we can see. It says Funeral of a Nation. Oh, and there's so many more people. I'm just going to go around so you can see. And it's endless. Let me turn it this way so you can see the tallness of it. There's Breathe, Black Lives Matter, BLM, and a whole lot of other words I'm not going to repeat, but you know what's up there. Memorial.
It looks like it's more from the last time I've been here.
Probably is. From outside and inside, yeah. Remembering everybody. Yep. This is really sad. You said death. What is this? Something of a nation on the other side? Funeral of a nation, yep. It is. This is death, burial, funeral. Terrible. We are your mirror.
You can just get our whole bodies or whatever's in the background.
I love sunflowers. I love the sunflowers. Pretty. Am I bad at the camera? I don't know which way it's supposed to be. She's a mess. I think I'm supposed to have it the other way around. Mary Morton Parsons Plaza. I just love these big sunflowers. Oh my gosh. They're obsessed with nudity There's some cultures that are obsessed with nudity. Naked statues all of the time. It's so pretty. I'm gonna find somewhere to sit down for a minute, catch our breath. Wherever you want to sit, let's sit. Yeah, that corner is good back there. In case we want to talk. In case we want to talk. Ooh, the table. The table. It's okay. It sounds like a whole bunch of coffee been drinking. Lord have mercy. People drunk. Drink.
People drink coffee.
Sometimes you forget how to pronounce words. You amuse me wild, but yeah, on this table, so it's stained. Anyway, it feels really good over here, honey. And that sorrel was good. I want some more. We have sorrel with ginger today. Oh my gosh. I need to start traveling with the selfie stick. Just have it in the car handy. Ooh. And that building over there at the museum is where we usually come and listen to the live music inside the building where the glasses, where the glass windows are. Right over there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, not too much. Yep. No, I'm not even gonna lean and touch the table. You just gotta be so conscious now not to touch almost everything, anything. Cleanse. I'm so tired of cleaning because it's like extra. It's like cleaning times 10, 10x, 100x. And then you really got to be careful in handling all those fumes. That's why I really want to find some more plant-based products, natural products, especially ones that's for disinfecting surfaces that, you know, that are less toxic or that are non-toxic actually. Because between bleach and Lysol, we're going to be high off something new. It's going to be the new high, I tell you. Oh my gosh. This feels so great. Just showing you a little bit around the back side of the museum we'll be sitting. That breeze is blowing.